Eric, just your thought on getting those five together, getting minutes together with them, just how you thought that played out.
Yeah, I mean that group I thought was really encouraging. You know, that's the way they looked in training camp while we were in the Bahamas. The group has gone at it, you know, with the right approach, the right mindset, just to roll up the sleeves and get to work and work on our system, work on getting comfortable with each other, work on working to each other's strengths, and finding different ways to do that. The defense was very active. You're talking about the starting group, right? Yeah, very active and disruptive, and then offensively, just playing very fluid. Flowing into actions, without pauses, and the ball was moving, and I liked what I saw, and I know the guys, probably felt comfortable as well, and that's what it looked like while we were in camp.
Another question on the starting unit, but it's kind of surprising that they didn't play together at all last season. I know you've seen them in practice, obviously, but how beneficial was this time?
Yeah, in the camp.
Season camp, yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you plug in Nico, that's where they didn't play any minutes. But it wasn't like they played extended minutes, 117 minutes, I think, the four of them together. But, yeah, they've come in it with the right intentions, to work at it. And, Terry and Tyler, they looked fast. They make our lineup fast. They both came in great shape, ready to go, and they give us a different dynamic of speed and quickness, and Jimmy and Bam will be able to figure it out. That they're the anchors, of what we do, and so we're always going to play through them. But Terry and Tyler give us that pop, which is what we need.
Coach, you just alluded to it about Tyler and Terry. What's more do you want to see out of those two specifically when they're on the floor
That's
together? It's just fastness?
Another game.
Right.
Early in Pella's shift, he had kind of a sideline cut, and then it was almost the same cut at the end that led to the free throw.
Yeah.
He's made a lot of those cuts already. How much is this just a very natural fit for player and system together?
Yeah, we try to work on that all the time because I think, Jimmy is he's brilliant with it, where you make a play out of nothing without the ball. The ball finds energy, right? It finds it when you have the timing and spatial awareness of when there's a weakness in the defense off the ball. I mean, this league, there's so many opportunities off the ball, but you have to have the right mindset for that, the timing, the feel for it. Some of the guys we've been able to help teach that, but ultimately the best cutters are. That's not something you teach. It's something that they just feel, and he has a similar feel. To Jimmy, it's just his cuts are different, though. But that was creating something out of nothing. We were stuck. Josh made a heck of a play, left-handed pass, but we were stuck, and Pella has a really good knack and feel for that, and that's why it allows him to play with different units.
Your thoughts on Drew Smith? We've seen him now a couple of times play as your primary backup point guard. What does he bring you? Your thoughts on his play to this point?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing is that it's a real credit to him and the training staff and Jeff Ruiz, the fact that he's out here doing what he's doing. After his injury, he really, really worked at it behind the scenes. And you have some really tough days, in May, June, July. But he has that mental fortitude, that toughness that's unique. That's a superpower of his. I did not look at his box score, but so much of what he does, it won't show up. He just makes winning play after winning play. The guys love playing with him. He connects the group. Defensively, he's tough. Really can make a lot of things happen. If there's a ball going around, he's going to find a way to be around it or deflect it or steal it. And then he allows that group to function because he can get them organized and get the ball where it needs to go.
One more on Tyler. It seemed like he's switched up his shooting base a little bit. He's talked about maybe making it a little bit tighter, a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what you think of a shooter that's already a 40%
Yeah.
switcher and tweaking it. Like, what can that?
Yeah, I mean that's what all the great he's not a specialist. Great shooters do is you continue to try to fine tune it, and that's sped up his release. He still will need that when he has to create, off the dribble, or when somebody's really on him. You need a stronger base. You need to be able to jump. He's one of the few shooters that can do 2 or 3 different shots, and you need that. The great players have those, where you're a jump shooter on one possession, you're a quick shooter when you're off the catch or when you're off the move, and those windows close quickly, particularly in the playoffs. And he really worked at it this summer. I credit him for putting that time, and it's just adding to all the weapons that he has that can help our offense. All right, thank you.
No practice tomorrow, guys.